Like a boss.
Hey, what's up, ladies? This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0. So today I'm gonna be talking about a very difficult video to make because I'm never one to recommend people to make decisions. I'm never one to tell people what to do about certain situations. But this video is about what to do if he cheats. Should you break up with him immediately, or should you take him back? You have two guys: the ones the ones that do it to hurt you, and the ones that do it because they cannot help themselves. Those guys, both of them, sadly, you cannot really change them. You see, especially the guys that just need to fuck because because they just want to meet other women. It's very hard to change them, and you cannot change them. Only life experience could change them. You see, so if a guy cheats on you, I mean, what the problem with you taking a guy back after him cheating on you is the doubts that you're gonna start having about him, right? You're gonna start doubting him. You're gonna start um, second guessing everything he does, and the psychological damage behind constantly having to monitor who he's talking to, who's the bitch, who what's he doing. It's just too much. I mean, think about that. Like, somebody cheats on you, you take him back. Yeah, you feel great. It feels great because you got him back. You feel validated. But now you got to deal with monitoring his ass. Now you got to deal with him having to come to you and tell you where he was, because that's necessary. Because he cheated on you. And so because he cheated on you, you got to monitor it so that it doesn't happen again, right? But the whole monitoring thing takes a lot of energy. A lot of energy. And is it worth it? I don't know. It depends on what you think. If you think it's worth it. Personally, I've never been cheated on. Thank God. What do I know, right? But when it comes to that, as a guy that has instincts, that's always thinking about sex, I think it's best to move on. It's kind of like, why would you accept being with someone who cheats on you? Now, this is the thing, though, is that sometimes you have a history with the guy. Sometimes you really do love the guy. Sometimes you even have to live with the guy, and that makes it more complicated, right? And that's the part where I say, I don't think I'm qualified to say something like that. I don't think I'm qualified to split your family apart, because I think that if somebody cheats on you, you gotta dump them. That's just the way I see it, right? The thing is that sometimes the guys really are remorseful. Sometimes they really are sorry that they cheated on you, right? But then again, every alcoholic says they're gonna quit. Everyone who does heroin says they're gonna quit. Everyone who smokes weed said they quit yesterday. You see, so what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that yes, they are genuine. The desire to quit is their desires to take you back is based on their momentary emotional needs. But then suddenly, once they feel like they have you, that pain that's inside of them, that urge to fuck every other girl that walks, is gonna come out, and it's nothing personal. You see, a lot of the times you gotta understand is that it's nothing personal. It's not that your worth as a person is low. No, it's just that the guy just wants to fuck other women. It's just that he just because you're hot doesn't mean he's not gonna cheat on you. But for the most part, whenever somebody cheats on you, it's not personal. For the most part, they didn't want to do it. They just couldn't help themselves. But just because they couldn't help themselves, just because they really sorry, doesn't mean that's not gonna happen again. Because they're just victim to their urges, and that's what you have to understand. That accepting them doesn't. That accepting them, it's not that you're accepting the behavior, but that you're gonna have to deal with that shit in your mind. You're gonna have to deal with that resentment. And is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest with you. I wouldn't know. But what I know is this: is that when you're living with someone that hurt you, you're gonna want to get back at them one way or another. I don't know. I don't know if that's not how you. I don't know if that's just me. But if that happens to me, a part of me will be very resentful. So, do you want to be with someone where there's some residual resentment? I don't know about that. See, because now every time you text someone, you're gonna be looking over, and the problem is that that could potentially become part of your personality. That could be potentially become you. That could potentially become part of the way you think. Not because it hurt you so much, but because it's just automatic to think, who is he talking to now? He cheated on me once. Who is he talking to? Those thought patterns, right? Those thought patterns could literally become ingrained in the way you think, so that you're suspicious about every other guy. Potentially, if you live with a guy like that, because that's how you're gonna be thinking. You just are. So it could become a pattern. that the next relationship you're in, without you even knowing it, you got used to thinking that way. You got used to asking them who's the bitch, who's texting, who you texting, who's that, where you going? And then suddenly, you're fucked in the head now. And now, you can't have a healthy relationship because you fear getting cheated on. So I don't know, man. It's one of those situations that I personally, if you had to tell me, I would tell you to don't take them back. But I understand. Sometimes the guy's too good. Sometimes the guys has something that other guys don't have to offer, right? Some good dick, good conversation and a good dick, right? But it's one of those things that it's gonna compromise your values, and you're gonna feel like you're not living up to your own standards. And that's where it becomes in a conflict where you feel like you're not living to your standards, and that lowers your self-esteem. And I don't think at that point it's worth it. I think at that point the cure becomes worse than the disease. It hurts you more than it helps you. Not just me, right? Who am I to say who you should break up with? Anyways, this is it, man. This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0. Have a good day and bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.